All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. I want to have a conversation about what went down this weekend. Uh, I gotta start off with this, man. Okay, so if you, this the thing, gematria is really not for sports gambling. It's you messing around with energy. It's not gonna play fair. It's not gonna play nice. You're playing chess with the devil. You're entering a mind game. If you're trying to, I think people. I don't think it's been laid out. This is because the person told me this. He just kind of skims through it. This is Jewish mysticism. This ain't really nothing to play around with, and it's really not for sports gambling because you're playing chess with the devil. All right, let me get into what I'm talking about here. All right, man, check this out.
Body recovered, believed to be the son of rapper Lil Jon. So we actually
Let's go back. All right, let me show you this title. I ain't trying to talk about nobody or nothing like that, man. I ain't trying to be funny or nothing like that. The Super Bowl 60 gematria breakdown. Call me kinfolk. Right, 13,000 views, bro. I didn't. That's crazy to me. As soon as I seen 13,000 views, I said he picked the Patriots. I knew it, bro. I knew it. 13,000 views, and you got gematria in the title. I said he picked the Patriots. This what I'm saying. You are playing chess with the devil. Who's here after the Super Bowl? Embarrassing as hell. 13,000 people gonna talk shit. Watch your vids for years. Not gonna lie though. I'm glad I ain't take your advice on this bet. This dude said he lost 1,500 betting on the Patriots. All right, that's what I'm saying, man. It's dangerous. All right.
Yes, sir. Now today, we gonna break down the Super Bowl, man. And shout out to those of y'all that was on the live last night, when we discussed this. So this basically gonna be a recap of everything since we done seen, everything that, we seen to come up with our conclusion. So let's get right into it, man. So first, right? So the Seattle Seahawks are one
Record away Sundays. Why Sunday? It's the Super Bowl, bro. You don't need Sundays, and they could get they. All right, let's keep.
163 and 212 on Sundays in the regular season and playoffs on the road all time. Right? This next game, this Super Bowl game is being played tomorrow on Sunday. Right? So this record is gonna change. Right? Regardless. Either way it go, this record
That is correct. The record is gonna change.
is going to change. Right? So it's very interesting, right? That 163. Let's just turn on the ordinal cipher real quick. Okay, let's just Satan worship equals 163, and 163 is the 38th prime number, right? Like death equals 38. And the interesting about this is with a loss, right? The Seattle Seahawks can get their 213th loss on Sundays in the regular season, in the playoffs away all time. Just like death in the satanic cipher, right? 213. All right, so we got this little parallel, right? 163, the 38th prime number, and then 213. So let's look at the Seattle Seahawks. Let's look at the coach, Mike McDonald. And then let's throw in his birthday to the day of the football game, to the day of the Super Bowl, which is tomorrow, February 8th. And we're going to talk about that in itself, the day that this game is being played on, June 26, 1987. Right? So if we look at the span of the Seattle Seahawks coach's life, the Super Bowl will be played on the 38th year and the 228th day of the Seattle Seahawks coach's life, right? Just like the word death equals 38 and 228, right? So the death is over the Seahawks coach, right? Already, right? So this is saying death right here. And then if y'all seen Lil Jon and everything that's going on with him, right? As soon as I log on, shout out to Numbers Smarter, right?
Bro, am I tripping? What Lil Jon? I mean, maybe so. I mean, I'm just need to listen. But Lil Jon is the death related to the coach? Okay.
Or Numbers Matter. Body recovered, believed to be the son of rapper Lil Jon. So if we actually go over to his page, right? Then he got the black and white. He done changed it to the black and white. But it's very interesting. Right before his son was found dead, right? He was doing a whole lot of caping for the Seahawks, right?
Hey, I'm in Seattle. You can see I'm in the stadium right now. Get ready. It's going to be a big day today. It's a divisional game. Seahawks get this W. And you know what? It's my birthday, too. So we're going to go eat.
And it was his birthday that they won on, right? It was his birthday that they won on. Then he meets.
I wish I could apologize.
Then he meets the GOAT, right? Then he meets the GOAT from the Patriots, right?
Yeah, and a lot of people was like, yes, it's gonna be a tribute to Tom Brady. Yeah, you tribute Tom Brady by the Patriots losing. I'm sorry. That's how you give a tribute to Tom Brady. The Patriots lose without him. They stay on 6 wins. They get their 6th loss. You don't pay tribute with the Patriots winning without Tom Brady. You pay tribute to Tom Brady by the Patriots fucking losing. And the team, one of the teams that he beat, getting revenge. Not with then I heard about his clone. They talk about Drake May is Tom Brady clone, and you know Tom Brady clone his dog, and okay, clones is I don't even want to say that word. Clones be slobbering on themselves. They need bibs, they need diapers. You know what a clone is? A clone ain't nothing like the original. I don't know. Maybe this ain't even nothing to do with gematria. This is just shit I just know. It's just wisdom. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's just I've been living and I've been watching. So I know. And this is how this game goes. Look at Sam Darnold's career. It was, you know, he starts off, you know, highly touted out of college. Starts off as a high. He gets drafted, goes to a low. It stays low for a while. Then he comes back up. That's how life is. That's how life works.
Then he got the Seahawks on. Then you see he got the Seahawks. You see he got the Seahawks gear on. So this represent the Seahawks versus the Patriots right here in this video that they showing you.
I was watching.
A lot of it just be these people are in the script. You know what I mean? they're gonna win. It just mean they're in the script. So you'll see names pop up and things will start correlating, but that just mean they in the script. Just like we was talking about Minneapolis, Minnesota. The Vikings ain't in the motherfucking Super Bowl, but it's just part of the script. So you just they'll give you the numbers for the script, and then you gotta make the script make sense. And then another thing I don't like is they changed the script on me. No, they didn't change the script. You'll never hear me say that. I got it wrong. I got the script wrong. They're making the script. This shit, that's what I'm saying. This shit is not a year in advance that they put this shit together. This shit look just like the 12 years that they won their first Super Bowl, Seattle, to now. That's a 12-year motherfucking ritual. Just like the Boston bombing was in 2013. And then I had to go 666. That's a long ass time. That's a long ass, you know what I'm saying? The ritual was that important that it will stretch out over a long amount of time. And just like he did with the coach's whole lifespan. That was crazy to me, though. But you could go from when the coach gets the job or something like that, or when the coach had like a special event or his birthday or something like that. But the whole lifespan, that was crazy. I like it. That was crazy.
I said, okay, they're turning up out there.
Hey, that's what I'm brought to do. I'm brought to bring
right?
energy. But
so he meets him. Lil Jon meets him. Then his son dies. So everything on the Seahawks side is saying death, right?
It's delicate.
What's death mean? Death mean we gonna lose? Because Eddie Bauer went out of business. That's a death. That's a death of a business after 106 years. It's just in the script. It's just a piece of the puzzle. It's not the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? I think that what we get caught up on too is like, oh, I found this piece. Let me go down this rabbit hole. It's like that's a piece. Write it down, keep it. But that might not be the whole. That might be the whole script. All right, let's keep pushing. But that's what I'm saying. Everything that's going on around, usually, he's right. But usually, you want to stick to the national news. You up here in Instagram, that might be a few thousand people, 200,000 people that'll see this. Get 48,000. Yeah, probably about 200,000 people that'll see this. The national news, most of the country's watching. America's watching. This is America's game. All right, what's going on in America? Ice. All right.
Everything on the Seahawks side is saying death. Because then Lil Jon's son ends up dying, right? Shortly after he meets the GOAT, Tom Brady from the Patriots. Right? Even the coach, even the Seahawks coach, the span of his life, 38 years, 228 days, like death. He can get the Seahawks can get their 213th loss on Sunday in the regular season and the playoffs, all time away. So let's keep going. So they 1-2 in the Super Bowl. Let's look at Drake May, right? The quarterback for the Patriots. And pay attention to everything that they want you to see, especially on these platforms like Google, because they know that the Super Bowl is approaching and a lot of people are going to be looking up these people. So there's certain things that they want you to see about these people right before the game start, right? So if you look up Drake May on Google, they want you to see, right? They want you to see this imagery, right? And they got a video right here that's exactly 41 minutes long. They got a video right here that's 41 minutes long. And we're going to get into that, right? Then they got Drake May right here giving you the hidden hand, right? Giving you the hidden hand. So they want you to know that this quarterback is initiated, right? They want you to see that.
Nostalgia. It's delicate.
So let's see. Let's look at the span of his life on this football game. August 30th, 2002.
Well, remember we talked about that movie Him, and yeah, there you go. The movie Him, Jordan Peele movie Him, and it was about the football quarterback coming in, and he was replacing the other quarterback, which was Marlon Wayans, and he had like 7 Super Bowl rings. So they was comparing that to this too, which that was a good catch too. I like that too. But yeah, damn man, 13,000 views, and I only get 29. I fucking hashtag the shit out of this video. I mean, I ain't tripping, but at the same time, I'm just saying. To me, that was done on purpose because 29 views. All right, cool. I ain't tripping on 29 views. That's pretty good for me. But to go from 29 views to 13K, I'm like, he picked the Patriots, did.
To tomorrow. Now we got 162, right? Drake May's birthday is 162 days before the Super Bowl. Now, if we look at Kobe Bryant's death day, that's January 26th, and we're gonna see how this ties in with these coaches, the records, the game, the day that these games are played. So we got an anagram. January 26th, right? 126, right? 126. Let's look at Mike McDonald.
Not an anagram, no. Not an anagram, no. Not an anagram. He said an anagram. 1-6. It would be the 26th of January, so it'd be 261. Take that 261 and see if it's a prime number to it. All right. Oh, all right. I thought it was, but okay, yeah. I would have left that alone there. All right, you go from January. Kobe birthday. The anagram was crazy to me.
Yeah. With these coaches, the records, the game, the day that these games are played. So we got an anagram. January 26th, right? 126, right? 126.
That was crazy. That's crazy.
Let's look at Mike McDonald.
Don't ever do that.
Right? Anagram.
Don't ever do
January 26th, right? 126, right? 126.
No, don't ever do that.
Let's look at Mike McDonald. Right? Let's look at his coach record. Because all these records gonna move. Right? He got 24 wins in the regular season. He got 2 wins in the playoffs. Right? So if we add that up, right? He got 26 wins in the regular season and the playoffs.
Hold on, wait a minute. See, I didn't even know this. 26 plus. Okay, he ain't got no losses. All right. So 26. Yeah. That's another 261. Okay. Okay. I see. Okay. He ain't got no losses. That's what.
He has 10 losses. So that's another Kobe reference. Because if we write that record out, it's 26 and 10. Another 126. Right? Another 126. This game is being played on February 8th. I'm going to just type in February, another 126. 10 losses. So that's a... right? So if we add that up, right? 26. He got 26 wins in the regular season and the playoffs.
So he has to pick up his 27 win. All right, now let's try this. Let's do the 2-6 win. Let's do, he going to pick up a 27 win. Let's do 271. I got a prime number. Yes, it do. 58, just like Charlie Kirk. All right, there we go. Leave that 0 out because that's. I'll be flipping this, bro. I'll be flipping this shit out this number. Just like Drake May. It's like, yeah, You don't even need this calculator. Drake May. It's 5 letters and 4 letters. That's 54. That's a Catholic number. It don't mean he gonna win. It's just you, it's just something you tuck in your pocket, as you know. And sometimes it's the initials. That's what I'm saying. A lot of times you don't even need the calculator. Just go off the way the name is presented to you. The amount of letters in the name and just the initials. Sometimes that'll do it.
Has 10 losses.
Nostalgia.
So that's another Kobe reference. Because if we write that record out, it's 26-10. Another 126. Right?
But it's gonna change.
Another 126. This game is being played on February 8th. I'm going to just type in February 8th, Kobe Bryant. February 8th is a significant date in Kobe Bryant's legacy, highlighted by the 2024 and 224. He wore the number 24, and they did it on the 8th day, honoring his number 8 and number 24 jersey, right? And that's when they unveiled the statue on February 8th. So this is the 2-year anniversary of that, right? Gianna wore the number 2.
Delicate.
On this day,
Right. I like that. The problem is there's a dude named Kobe Bryant who played for the Seahawks. That's I don't know. I don't want to be like after hindsight being 2020, because we know the Seahawks won. But I'm just saying there's a Kobe Bryant who played on the Seahawks. So that's to me that's leaning Seahawks. I don't know.
8 and 9.
But shout out to this dude, bro. Shout out to Kobe Kinfolk. You playing chess with the devil, bro. You playing chess? Know where you at? Know where the fuck you at? You are in the maze tricks. This is full of tricks, mental games, mental mind games. You want to sit down and play mental mind games with the devil? All right. Know where you at? Ain't no need to be cocky, bro. Ain't no need. I ain't saying that he cocky, but I'm just saying that some people do get cocky. I might have suffered from it, but this game will humble your ass quick. Humble your ass quick. All right. I thought I had another one besides that. Just well, it was this one, but that one was kind of light. It ain't go too hard, but they picked the Patriots too. Shit, might as well.
All right, so I'm gonna explain to y'all why the NFL released this photo. Okay, pay attention to the details in this photo.
I thought this was King Wise, boy.
So the first person you see, who is the first player that you see in the photo? Clear as day. That's Saquon Barkley, number 26, the running back for the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay. The Philadelphia Eagles just won the last Super Bowl. Okay, the last Super Bowl against the Kansas City Chiefs. Mind you, in that Super Bowl, the Kansas City Chiefs were the favorites to win, and the Eagles were the underdogs. And the Eagles ended up blowing out the Kansas City Chiefs in Super Bowl 59. Okay, now that's the beginning. Okay, in the front of the picture, based upon your perspective, because Barkley is the first person you see. At the end, which is basically the front, the person closest to the trophy, the Lombardi trophy, is Drake May. You have Sam Darnold and you have Drake May. But if you zoom in, you'll notice that Drake May is just a little bit closer to the trophy than Sam Darnold. Okay. Now, the Super Bowl 60 is going to be played today. Today's date is 2/8/2026. Okay. Keep 28 in your mind, 2/8. Okay. The book of Revelations in the Bible, 2/8, reads, "And to the angel of the church in Smyrna Right. These things says the first and the last. The first and the last who was dead and came to life. If you watch my other videos, I pretty much showed you how this year's Super Bowl and probably all of the Super Bowl, the teams, they represent death and life. Okay. So in this Super Bowl, I think the Seahawks represent death, and I think the Patriots represent life. And I'm gonna go into further detail. Okay.
I like that because they was the dark side, and the Patriots did come out wearing white. But I want to say life. I would say light, like Light, light, like a lightsaber, like Darth Vader, the dark side. But I don't know, man. All right, let's keep pushing.
1997. 18-year-old rookie also won the NBA Slam Dunk Contest. So he won the Slam Dunk Contest on February 8th.
Bruh, not the slam dunk. Don't nobody give a damn about the slam dunk. Oh, who won it? Who won it in '98? Who won it in 2013? Don't nobody give a damn about the motherfucking slam dunk contest.
Let's look at that date. Let's look at that date that he won.
No, we ain't. No, we ain't.
Let's look at that date that Kobe won the dunk contest.
He's not about to look up the dunk contest.
And this will be the anniversary, right?
We were not about to look up the All-Star game.
February 8th, 1997. That equates to 100 and...
No, man, it's All-Star weekend. They don't even play defense. Even though I did bring up they got the USA versus the world and how that's tied into Trump. Why did nobody bring up Trump in none of these decodes? Why is Trump not? He should be the main. That's the main character. Did nobody bring up Trump? Nobody brought up ICE. Somebody did.
1997. That equates to 126.
Somebody did. They probably only got fucking 28 views. That's why we didn't see it. Shit. I mean, 29 views. All right, my bad.
6-date numerology. So the day that Kobe Bryant won the dunk contest and became the youngest person to do it, right? 18-year-old rookie Kobe Bryant won the slam dunk contest. The day he did that was on 126 date numerology. So they was foreshadowed.
Bro, where's the you still stuck on 26-1? That's his record now. Where's the future record? What's the record's gonna be in the future? That's what you need to focus on. What's that number? We need to know that number. Damn. He threw me off. All right. Oh, okay. Now I know what I'm going to. Seahawks versus the Patriots history. There we go. These teams have played each other before in the Super Bowl before. That's so small. Let's go over here. Seahawks are 11. Oh, yeah, that's right. You got to put the damn. Come on, yeah. They know this. I don't see how you ignore all the 12s though. That's the because everybody was yelling 12. Everybody knew it had something to do with the number 12. The Seahawks have now that they have a 12-9 record that they beat them in the Super Bowl just now. It turned to 12. It was 11-9. It turned to 12. And they kept, Tom Brady, 12. This is the Patriots' 12th Super Bowl. Seattle is known for the 12. They just when they was giving the Super Bowl championship away, they kept saying 12. They wouldn't even call them the Seahawks no more. They just kept saying 12. Number 12 was just, it was too big, it was too huge. You couldn't, it was all in your face.
When his death with everything that he did in his career. They was foreshadowing his script, just writing out the character, just writing the character off the world stage, right? And it was always there, that 126, right? So now we see these same numbers circling around in this game. That's gonna be a tribute to Kobe. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than just basketball. They keep on telling you that it's deeper than just a game. These are rituals that we seeing. These are,
if anything, it's gonna be a tribute to the billionaire owner. Am I right? If anything, they're gonna tribute the billionaire owner. Kobe Bryant, you know, rest. I don't even think he's dead, but at the same time, it's like if he ain't dead, and you know, he's a part of. He's a part of. He's a part of. It's so hard to explain. But let's keep it pushing, man.
are Jesuit rituals.
My head up right there.
It ain't about, just what sport. You trying to confine these rituals just to the specific sport that these people are playing, when it's deeper than that. Right? And it's the 29th anniversary, right? So we got 126. We keep on seeing this 126, right? It's 162 days before Drake May's birthday. But check this out, right? Because this Super Bowl is also on the 163rd day of Drake May's age, right? In which he can hold the Seahawks.
That's another thing I don't like. Is a record staying at a. Let's say the Seahawks was at 12. You know, they was already on the 12, and like, well, since 12 so big, they're gonna stay on 12. I don't like this. The number that it's gonna go to, that should be the number. Most of the time. That's staying on a number, and that shit don't never work.
And which
they could stay on this number, and that shit don't ever work, bro.
He can hold the Seahawks to 163 wins on Sunday in the regular season and the playoffs away. So he can hold the Seahawks on that 163, right? On the 163rd day of Drake May's age. Once again, Satan worship equals 163, right? It's also the 23rd week and the second day of Drake May's age. Just like Satan in Latin, right? 232. So, right? 29 weeks exactly, right? Then his birthday is on the 204th day of the Super Bowl. So we see these parallels that these quarterbacks, these people, these coaches, all of these people are involved in, right? This ritual, these people that they're using. It's no mistake. It's no mistake. All right, so we see this video right here, 41 minutes. They want you to see these things. They want you to see these things, right? So let's look at the Patriots. Let's look at the Patriots playoff record. 40. They sitting on 40 wins right now. What do you know? They can get their 41st win in the playoffs all time. Another Kobe parallel to Kobe Bryant dying at the age of 41. Right? 41. Super Bowl, 41. So you get their 41st playoff win.
It's the thing though. They know y'all doing this. They know we doing this shit. So They gonna set your ass if they can. They gonna set you. That's what I'm saying. You playing chess with the devil. So if they can set your ass up, they gonna. So that's what I'm saying. Anytime the shit look too obvious, I'm like, oh, no, wait a minute, this shit too obvious. This time, it kind of worked out, but I didn't think it was people out there. I didn't think nobody was picking the Patriots really. But that 41 drove everybody crazy. And it's like, to me, the number I always switch it up. Like, I'm crazy about 54, but shit, last year was 52. I was going crazy about the number 52. 239, LeBron and Bronny with their jersey numbers. I'm like, oh, that 239 is, they want us to see that. And then it's the 52nd prime number. That 52 went crazy. And when Kobe died, that 41 was going crazy. But now, shit, 40 even more. 40 is the Christ number. So, all right, let's keep pushing.
In order to get the Super Bowl, in order to win the Super Bowl. And if you look right here, their record resembles the last Super Bowl between the Chiefs and the Eagles. That was the score, 40-22. That was the score. And that was a Kobe parallel as well, because Philadelphia, that's where Kobe is from. That was his birthplace. And then you see the way it reads, right? The away team, the Chiefs, they scored 22. The Eagles scored 40, right? So reading it forwards, we got 2-2-4, right? We got 2-2-4. Kobe Bryant's memorial was on February 24th, 2/24, right? Him and his daughter Gianna, they was together. Gianna wore number 2, Kobe number 24. Right, so everything that they doing, man. And what this, and I'm about to bring it around. 2, the reason why they're using these people is because it resembles the Society of Jesus, the Jesuits. It's not about just Kobe. It's deeper than that. It's what these numbers resemble. It was 224. The Society of Jesus equals 224. That's what this is about. These are Jesuit rituals. And Kobe was he had the perfect numbers, right? To exude that. So everything they did with that Kobe character, that was the reason why they did it this way. And they're going to do the same thing.
Nostalgia. It's delicate.
So let's continue, man. Because let's bring in.
But Kobe's not writing no laws or making no legislation. Kobe can't do nothing. Kobe can't hurt us. It was just symbolism. This is just symbolism. But Donald Trump, he could affect your taxes. There's a lot of stuff Donald Trump can do, man. That's what I'm saying. That's the main character. I check once a day what the fuck Trump doing.
The Seattle Seahawks quarterback. Sam Darnold. And let's bring in his birthday.
Nostalgia.
June 5th, 1997.
Like the place that they gonna play at, that didn't mean nothing to you neither. Like Santa Clara, California. See if I can spell today. Okay. That's real right. Yeah. Cali, no, it's not. Dang. Uh, Santa Clara, California, and like Seattle, Washington. And I don't want to look into that. New England, Boston. You don't want to look into that. I'm pretty sure that means something.
June 5th, 1997. He'll be 28 years and 248 days old, right? 248 days old. So this quarterback will be playing the role of the human sacrifice, right? He's number 14.
That's like a hero to me. I'm sorry. That dude that you Drake made slobbering out on himself, crying and shit. That motherfucker look like a sacrifice. I don't see how we seeing two different things. That look like the hero to me. That look like El Heru.
248 days old. So this quarterback will be playing the role of the human sacrifice, right? He's number 14.
No, we're gonna sacrifice the young 23-year-old to the dark side. How about that? Makes more. Who we giving? Who we sacrificing him to? The police, the Patriots. And when I say the Patriots is the police, the Patriots is the police. The police killed 2 people before the Super Bowl. That's not good. The energy surrounding the police was, we want y'all to get, we want to see y'all get your ass kicked. That's most of the country is feeling. All right.
He's number 14. Like dead equals 14. And then it'll be 248 days, and that's 41 backwards, right? That's the reflection of 41, 14, right? And it's 248 days after Sam Darnold's birthday.
Yeah, that's for Pope Leo the 14th. That's why that 14 is there. That's for Pope Leo. You just talk about the Jesuit order. You know about the Pope. You know Pope Leo's the 14th, right? That's why we got to add 14 in the Super Bowl, and they got to win because that's for the Pope. Come on now, that's the Pope. You got to put some respect on. This is American Pope. Now. You got to put some respect on that Pope name. That's Pope Leo the 14th, and I'm a Leo. 13th. I'm Pope Leo the 13th. All right, let's go. Okay.
Just like human sacrifice in the English language backwards, right? Human sacrifice, 248. Kobe, the number 24, the number 8.
Like it.
Right? So he'll be playing the role of the human sacrifice, right? 8 months and 3 days, like murder. Murder, 83. Brotherhood of Death equals 83. And I believe this reduction cipher, reverse reduction.
The Kobe I know is an LA Laker. And he don't like Boston at all. You feel me? So Kobe gonna have Boston. This is about Kobe. Boston losing.
83. Murder by numbers. Murder by numbers. Sam Darnold's birthday is also on the 118th day of the Super Bowl, right? This quarterback right here for the Seahawks. His birthday's on the 118th day of the Super Bowl, right? Just like death. Once again, death is all over the Seahawks side, right? We got 118 with the quarterback, and then
that's another thing I don't get. Why would that be bad? If they got all the death, you know, that's what I'm saying. You're playing chess with you don't know where you at. You thinking death is bad for the Seahawks. They're called the dark side. You don't give a damn about no death. You don't give a damn about no death. You You don't know where you at. You think a life was? You think these people give a damn about life? We talk about skull and bones, and you know, oh, these is I'm pretty sure all the football founders was it was Freemasons. I know that. I want to say it was skull and bones, but I think it was just Freemasons. But that's what I'm saying. You gotta know who you messing with, bro. I don't think he know who he gonna figure it out though. He'll figure it out. Just like when you in sports, you see 666. Kobe dropped 81 points on that 666. So we look at it as bad. It's just like if somebody tonight birthday is 216 days away, I'm gonna pick them to drop 40 in the NBA. And 216 is 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. Just how Cleveland is a 216 won the championship in 2016. It's not bad for them. We look at it as like, oh, this is bad. Nah. Like I said, Kobe dropped 81 on the 666 game. It ain't bad for them. So you looking at death like, oh, this is bad for the Seahawks. No, it's actually good for the Seahawks.
And the coach, the Seahawks coach, it's the 38th day and the 228th day of his life. Or the 38th year and the 228th day of his life. Right? 38, 228, then 118 with the quarterback. So this whole Seahawks side is saying death, right? Then they can even get their 213th loss. Right? It's also Sam Darnold's birthday is also on the 16th week and the 6th day of the Super Bowl, which is humiliation, right? 166. Humiliation. What day was that case, man? July 18, 2003. Check this out. This was Kobe Bryant's humiliation ritual.
Yeah. Now,
because
I like this, but if they would have been playing the Denver Broncos instead of the Patriots, this would make sense. And that's how I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be the Broncos and the Seahawks. It turned out it was the Patriots. Well, the Patriots is the cops still, but the Broncos is Denver, Colorado. This is where the case happened at. So I'm like, oh, okay. So, you know, if the Broncos was in the Super Bowl, that'd be perfect.
Guess what? July 18th, 2003 is a day leaving 166 days left, like humiliation. That was the day that his case started. That was his humiliation ritual.
It's delicate.
Right? Check this out. LeBron James' record versus Kobe Bryant all time is 16-6. That was also Kobe Bryant's humiliation. He had to lose to LeBron James so many times. You see what I'm saying? And then backwards, if we do this, Kobe Bryant versus LeBron James, it reads backwards, right? 616. Just like ritual sacrifice equals 616. You know, Kendrick Lamar got that song 616 in LA.
It's Tupac's birthday.
616 in LA. Which was, okay, listen to this right here. Watch this right here. Kendrick Lamar, who is from California, got a song called 616 in LA, which is a diss to Drake, who is from Toronto. Drake is from Toronto. Where did Kobe score his 81 points at?
Oh, shit.
He did it in Toronto.
It's delicate.
Well, he did it in Los Angeles, but he defeated Toronto. It was in defeat. He defeated Toronto. So then you see the same thing they emulating in the industry. They're emulating these same rituals in the industry. Then they had Kendrick Lamar defeat Drake, who is from Toronto. Then he called the song 616 in LA. Ritual Sacrifice in LA. 616. So that's why Kobe ended up with this record. But back to this game, man, right? Because this quarterback has these same numbers, right? His birthday is on the 16th week and the 6th day of the Super Bowl. It's humiliation, man. It's just humiliation. Right?
Yeah, for Drake May. Sometimes the other person, like in boxing, a lot of times the other person's birthday reflects the other guy's record. It'd be weird, but it happens.
Let's bring in the Patriots coach. Both of their names is Mike. So his birthday is August 14th. August 14th, 1975. To tomorrow. $187, right? 187, the Society of Jesus. That's the Society of Jesus. It's 187, right? So once again, that's the Jesuits. You know, say their home record. We just gonna keep. They have 201 losses in the regular season and the playoffs at home all time.
Like Vrabel, 5-4 in the playoffs. Jesuit. And I ain't got. Y'all know that's my favorite number, so I show it all the time. You talk about Kobe Bryant.
There's James, goes across the lane, lays it up, and lays it in. And there it is. He just became the third leading scorer in NBA history, passing Kobe Bryant. Another milestone for the great LeBron James.
And the Laker fans well aware of it.
Oh, absolutely.
My Vrabel. 5-4. I don't get no bigger than 54. To me. The Magic one is crazy to me.
That's the Society of Jesus once again. That's the Jesuit order. Just another name for the Society of Jesus, 201. And then you here go that 162, 126. Remember Drake May? 162 days before his birthday. Or after his birthday. Right? 162. Here we go. The Jesuit order. 162. Take away that zero. Zeros have no value. We get 162, which is an anagram of 126.
But in the Sumerian, I would like to know how you know it don't got no value in the Sumerian. Because it got value right here. The 201. We always say 201. Two buildings with the zero buildings, which turn into one. All right, my bad.
We got the Patriots coach. Birthday is on the 26th week and the 6th day of the Super Bowl. Aesus Hominum Salvator equals 266. That's Jesus, Savior of mankind in Latin.
Okay, so I like that, but we had the 266 Pope, right? He died. We all remember when he died. April 21st, 2025. Same day Prince died. No, the day the Queen died. No, just the Queen birthday and the day Prince died. Now we got the 267 Pope. So I see this number. It used to mean something to me, but now I'm looking for 267. Because we had 266. That was Francis. Pope Francis. Now we own it's all about Leo. It's all about the 14th. The numbers change. Shit changed. We was all over it. We was all, Pope died. We was all on it. We wrote that date down.
That's the IHS. That's what the IHS stands for in the Jesuit logo. That's what that stands for. Right? So the Jesuit, they putting a stamp on the Patriots. And if you watch the movie Him, they show you that same thing.
Yeah.
They show you that same thing in the movie. You watch the movie Him, they showing you the whole script of how these games is going in the NFL. Just watch the movie Him.
Nostalgia. It's delicate.
Just watch the movie Him. They giving you they showing you how the game is played. They showing you how this game go. Right? Because remember, it was the Saviors versus the Masons. It was the Saviors versus the Masons in the Super Bowl.
Is that coming up? 120 count? It could be.
It was the Saviors versus the Masons. Right? But remember when he was in that sauna?
Yeah, I don't want it. Shout out to this brother, man. Don't give up, bro. Happens to the best of us. But sometimes you can overthink this shit. Because the numbers do get to ramming together, running together, you know what I'm saying? But what's up with the 120 Congress? I'll look it up right quick. What's going on with that? I don't know what that is. United States Congress, 120th United States Congress will be elected on November 3rd, 2026, and will officially convene in January 2027, serving for 2 years. Huh? What? Will be elected. Okay. Will officially convene in January. Oh. This body will be determined by midterm elections featuring all 435 House seats and 35 Senate seats, potentially shaped by mid-cycle. This is the midterm elections, right? It could be. What's the 12th state? Is it Indiana? I had something come up, North Carolina. I would probably remember that. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna definitely cover a little bit of the midterms because some of these names that they got going against each other is always interesting. Like DeSantis and Christ, that was deep. That was deep. But yeah, check it out. I'm gonna check it out. All right, I'm out of here, y'all. Check y'all later. Peace.